just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
All right, folks, it's another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Kamille Smith, and there are a couple things that I want to bring up. First thing, ooh, my ear just popped. First thing is, are you guys feeling this look, this new look that I'm having? Found these glasses, or I refound the glasses, something like that. I just love them. I just want to rock with them. You know, I call new style. You know, for the end of the summer ending. Well, summer's not ending yet. Oh my gosh, let me knock on wood. Eh? It is episode 233, three, 233 episode. And if you guys remember, midweek I said I was in a little funk, and I was in a little funk, right? And I decided to do something to make myself feel better. So ever since that, I've been so anyone that knows that song that I'm humming, big up to all the people that went to Breezy Bowl in Toronto. Kudos to the people that went on Tuesday. Y'all are the brave ones. I did not go. I didn't get soaked that day. But I saw. I saw how it was. So I had to big up some friends that inspired me to attend. Geez, just seeing the Wednesday day, just seeing everyone posting what happened, I was like, no, I think I gotta go. I think I gotta go. And things, right? So I mean, it is what it is. I went. I loved it. I loved it. Um and I'm happy I went. But can I tell you how the weather is still a little bit like this? And I'm trying to embrace it as much as possible. And also, I don't know if you guys can see the little hairdo. It literally, okay, my hairstyle was different maybe 10 minutes before, and something just happened and just went wild, right? But I know I don't have the arm sling on right now, but I definitely have to ice my arm later because I've been trying to do the most. Been trying to do the most with my arm, and yeah, I feel it. So I'm saying I'm capping that it's at 95%, right? Um, it is what it is. I'm annoyed at myself, but what can I do? I'm trying to do better, but it is what it is. What else? Also, I want to give a shout out to my friends that have lost their mother and fathers. I'm not knocking any of my friends that lost their dads in a minute. I promise. It's just obviously it's dear to me when it comes. Both things are harsh to me. It's just I got a soft spot when it comes to losing a mom. So big up Shayna and her kids today. I went to a memorial event, a tea party. So I was having some tea and crispet. Yes, I'm gonna do that a little bit throughout the day. But I got one of these pendants to represent her mom. So big up Christopher Lawrence frequency event promotions for your fire. Oh, it's not close enough to me. Darn it. The banner was amazing. The agenda program was amazing. Mwah. You did a great job. So big up yourself. Sometimes it's all about um letting your people connect with other people so people are able to get the best of both worlds, or best of having me in their circle. And she ain't lucky. You know why? Oh. But that is why I'm late. That is why I'm late. I wanted I literally planned this yesterday. I knew what I was going to talk about cuz I told y'all this is what I was going to talk about. Don't worry. This is what I'm going to do. And I still took forever because you know what? When you have a mash up shoulder, things are just slower, right? And I shouldn't say mashed up shoulder because I think it's gotten a little bit better than I thought. But it's still it still bothers me time to time, right? So things like that. What else? So I wanted to talk about obviously back to school and back to work because I know there's some folks that summer break. Obviously the teachers, the other folks that have to accommodate for their kids being out for so long. I just wanted to give you guys episode about that, and just I don't want it to be like restarting for September because September's not even here. Listen, CNE has started. Okay, we know at this time of the year when we see CNE. What else? Aftercare bad. Aftercare bad is gone. It's like, oh no, summer's almost done. And I must say, for my American friends, I know school has already started. Y'all already done a week. And I really try to do this um in a point where y'all could chime in and things, but I'm always a week late with y'all. So I apologize from the bottom of my heart for y'all. And what else? Big up the August birthdays and stuff. I've been missing a lot, but I did miss the ones that pure. Yo, August 20th? There is a lot of birthdays on August 20th. So if you're August 20th, baby, big up yourself, okay? But before I start, let me get into a commercial just so I can keep everyone afloat and thing. All right, so just uno momento. We'll be back.
Imagine turning financial chaos into calm. Meet Alex. Alex is a young professional buried in bills and receipts. They're overwhelmed, unsure where to start. But then, light bulb moment. Alex discovers Finance IQ. With just a few clicks, Alex is setting up a personalized budget thanks to Finance IQ's user-friendly tools. It's like having a financial coach right at their fingertips. Fast forward a few weeks, and Alex is breezing through bill payments, watching their savings grow, and even planning for the future. No more stress, no more chaos, just simple steps leading to big results. Alex now shops with confidence, knowing every dollar's accounted for. Finance IQ didn't just help organize Alex's finances, it gave them peace of mind. Ready to take control of your finances? Visit Finance IQ today and start your journey to financial freedom. Finance IQ. Simple steps, big results.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and we're back. So, how I want to go about this? I so not only is this for parents that are dealing with back to school and they're hustling, bustling, trying to figure out how to navigate the budget and everything with kids. But this is also for professionals, for students that are going to college, university, and all that stuff. So I thought, let me make it simple for y'all because I know it's late. Y'all wanna enjoy the rest of the summer. I know you guys are at CNE. I wanted to give you guys 5 tips to protect your lovely pockets. I think for the longest time I've been trying to navigate with that because I'm just protecting your wallet, protecting your protecting your assets, managing your debt and liabilities has been one of the forefronts that I've been thinking of as of late. Um So when you see me, hear me talk about protect your wallet, it's just allow me. But before I do anything with the commercial, I know I did a commercial. However, however, you know what I'm gonna talk about. Um, by all means, you can buy me a coffee. I love coffee. I love matcha coffee. Uh, one of my friends already showed me that the pumpkin spice. I don't care about pumpkin spice. Tell me when it's peppermint time. All right? I don't care about that type of things. But yes, buy me a coffee, please and thank you. Or if you want to have a different conversation afterwards, after I speak about this, can talk about it. You can contact me at info@fitmansiq.com or book an appointment that is in the show notes. Okay. Okay. Okay, the reason why I actually wanted to start with this is there's a study that shows 81% 81% of parents are stressed. Canadian parents, and I'm going to say all parents, whatever, are stressed over back to school budgeting. I'm asking the question like, what's the first expense that you're thinking of spending when it comes to back to school or back to work? I know some people are going to be like, Kamille, these kids they just don't stop growing. I know one of my nephews, he's just growing. Like I saw him today and I was like, can you stop growing? I don't appreciate you being taller than me. Okay. Okay. But I know that's like one of the main things that parents say is between shopping for clothes and shopping for like um backpacks and all that thing. So I want to help a percentage of these 81% parents that are stressed out, you know, with preparing and all that good stuff, right? So, and ooh, there's another and this is based on an article that I saw. Uh, don't worry, I have the article. I had it over. See, I always have 2 computers. So I had it at one computer, and then I wanted to switch to this computer. You know what? I'm just gonna. You're on one side, and you're not on the next side. So boom, I'm just gonna bring it over here. Um, with being able to give you guys some stress relief. What's the other point? Then we'll see it over here. Oh, actually, is it? I know what to do. Sorry, guys. I always do this. But you're used to me, right? You're used to me just doing my thing and keeping it easy, keeping it calm, and also posting this at the same time. Everywhere I go, I have to post it. Okay. As long as it doesn't do an echo. Okay, there. So I have it over here. Oh voila. Actually, I'll do this after. Sorry. Sorry. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the 5 tips. Okay? Um I'm doing it here. I need to do it over here. Need to do it over here. Oop. Not sure if you guys can hear. Oh man. Sometimes this might be irritating me. But hopefully it doesn't irritate y'all. Um mm, I have my notes over here. I always have the notes on my laptop because I use my laptop the most. I was gonna go off topic again. I won't go off topic. I'm not going off top. What is the first one? Golly. There it is. Ah, yes. Okay. So the first one, numero. Let's see if I can put it over here. Ooh, that's a different better. The first one, and I think, you know what? We're all gonna be guilty. Oops. We're all gonna be guilty for this one. Because this obtains to like doing grocery shopping too. Shop your home or house first. House, place. Um, I think what happens is we don't look to see what we have left before we go out and stuff. I know you still have a backpack, okay? The back Unless the backpack got mashed up last year, you don't need a new backpack. Okay? I'm not gonna talk about sneakers and stuff because I know sneakerheads, y'all will fight me and things, right? I ain't gonna discuss about that. Don't fight me on that one. But you definitely don't have to. You can just look to see, like, make a list. Make a list of the things. Okay, so I have this. Mm, and I will always be so thankful for going to, I almost said Ryerson at the, by mistake, King. Yo, the King students, sucks to be y'all, because you don't wear a uniform no more. I loved wearing a uniform because not only the hack for that was all you had to do was get a vest. Get the vest and you just wear whatever shirt under as long as it's appropriate, you know? White, blue, gray stripes and stuff. And then gray pants. I feel sorry for y'all that have to wear regular clothes and stuff. What? That's what costs a lot, right? Um and just being mindful of what, and then this goes for professionals and post-secondary students as well. um Maybe remember, remember this calculator. You don't have to buy a new calculator every year. All you need to do is get new batteries, okay? Even though this, I can't wait for this calculator to work again. I haven't used it in years. I need new batteries. So that's one thing. Like, shop around. You don't need to reinvent the wheel and things. So just look what inventory is in your house so you don't have to overspend. Because overspending is what kills us the most, right? What else? What else? The next one. Make a budget and involve the kids or involve the so this is for the kiddos, this is for the ones that have, this is for the parents, right? um I think there's something, a cycle that we want to break is get making your children understand money, the value of money. And I think, sitting down with the budget and saying, okay, this is the money that we're able to spend on back to school, it will make them be mindful and be more. I think it will be. I think it will make them more mindful, and I'm not saying mindful as in like they'll be worried and things like, oh, mom and dad can't do this, or grandma, uh, guardian. Sorry, this is for parents and guardians. I haven't said that in guardians. You're important too. I understand. I was not trying to shun you guys out. I promise. Um, but having them involved just to be aware what's going on, I think that plays an important part when it comes to them learning the value of money and just things like, yo, I used to go to seafood play, and I was always mindful of what my parents could afford or couldn't, and things. So I never was that person that, oh, I want the name brand stuff. Like if anything, I would wait until I get my own job when I'm in high school and be able to afford that, right? So I just want parents, guardians, to have, get your kids involved. Let them understand. And this is us breaking the cycle because it's always like, no, this is grown people's talk. No, they can learn about money too. They can learn about budgeting and why you decided to spend that much on certain things. And golly, yeah, I was at Walmart the other day, and I hope Walmart's is Walmart banned? I don't know. I was at Walmart the other day and cheese, just seeing the back to school stuff. And first of all, don't ever do back to school stuff in July. That's disrespectful. It was like mid July, and I was like, yo, come on, fam, come on. So, yeah, just let them know, and they'll be more mindful. The kids will be more mindful of why certain things can't be spent. And for the folks that are going back to school, just be mindful of like what you're spending. Again, like when it relates to this, 81% of parents, guardians are stressed about back to school. I can only imagine how people are stressed, like regular folks or students that are post secondary are stressed as well. Because I think I heard a study that how many people um applied to work at CNE? I heard it was thousands and thousands. So I know that there are some people that, going thinking of back to school and just wanting to have extra funds to be able to fork out thousands and thousands of dollars at post secondary, especially if you don't get OSAP. Eek. Or student loans for my American friends, right? So just be mindful about that. Um I know someone is not gonna like this, but I don't care. I don't care. Once you've done the budget, looked at what you have in the house, boom. Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. I know. Some of you guys are like, nah, Cam, nah, I can't do this. It's okay. I'm giving you tips to protect your wallet. Depending on which place you go, mm, place looks sweet up, or nope, can't suggest that. Mm, Can't suggest that unless there's like a Sheens or what's the other one? Dang, I forgot that. Fashion Nova. Unless there's one for kids, maybe. But I don't even want to promote that. I didn't say that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. 2 seconds. I want to do the poll. I want to create a poll too. Yeah, so yeah, there's so many options when it comes to like secondhand swap. Being one of my friends from high school, or my god family, yeah, my god family, um, they wanted to do a clothing swap, and I was so down. Like, yeah, I I have no issues with hand me downs or swapping stuff as long as, the clothing is proper, it's not weared out and stuff. Going to a thrift store or whatever, you might find some gems. So don't knock on it. Or store brands. Whenever I think of store brands, I always think of Byway. And I'm not dogging Byway. I am not dogging Byway, I promise. It's just um when we thought about Byway back in the days, like people like, oh my god, you're wearing Byway. But even Walmart has some nice clothing too. So for this goes along for parents and guardians, and then also students and professionals that are going back. You can find some nice, good up outfits there, right? So don't knock that hustle. Hold on a second. Mm, 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 mm. Um. Also, I think it's gonna rain later today, y'all. Supplies. Darn. I don't think this poll is going to work for overall. There it is. Extension menu. There. Actually, this one's a little bit better. And then, what was the third one? So, sorry, that is the third one. So, let me know what outfit have you seen that's been secondhand, swapped, or store brands, or even Facebook Marketplace? You don't sleep on that, fam. Don't sleep on them because sheesh. And I almost have the one. Wow. Okay. Okay, I got the pull up. Boom, bam, bam. Next one. Oop, number 4. I want to put. So, timing your purchases around Canadian sales. This is for my American folks too. Canadian, American, UK, whichever, wherever you're there. Okay, just I know there's some deals that you'll get like mid-August, early September, and there's like a Labor Day deal as well. And I don't want to be that ignorant person where I'm like, oh, I wonder in the UK if they have Labor Day. I know they have their Notting Hill Carnival coming up one of these days. My knees can still handle it. Speaking, yo, the concert was so amazing, but I realized I'm very old. Halfway in the concert, I had to sit down because I was just tired. My back was hurting, the knees and all that stuff. Sorry, I got distracted again. Yeah. So like, look at the flyers. There's so many flyers. I think there's even back to school flyers for freaking Amazon and things, right? So check out those before, and just be mindful of the sales that you're looking for. I think the best deal you'll see is like electronics, because I'm actually really shocked. What? I didn't get a laptop until I went to university, right? I am shocked and appalled that there's some schools, like elementary, like high school, where I'm have to have a tablet or a laptop. What? But I mean, I guess so, because AI, or technology in its sense is fast growing, fastly growing. Gosh, English. And things. So I look for those electronics, like during this time. They might have something on sale and things, right? And the last one, the last tip before I talk about other things, is setting up a school fund for the year. I always talk about a sinking fund, and I think the reason why I talk about a sinking fund is just to have like the habit of saving. I strive to tell y'all about saving for a rainy day, whether it's emergency fund. So I keep thinking of stuff. Yo, I have a friend that was I won't say your name. They said they're gonna have like a Chris Brown singing fund to go to a Chris Brown concert or something like that, or like a concert sinking fund. Cool, but let's try to have sinking funds for different aspects, right? And Chris Brown concert is not sinking fund. That would be treat yourself fund, obviously, right? So let's be mindful about that. But yeah, I think it's there's gonna be times that perhaps you won't even find a great deal um back to school. You probably will find a better deal like just when school finishes, or if you're even thinking about certain trips for the kiddos, or certain events that are happening for professionals and students in post secondary. So having a school fund, or for the professionals, just a regular work fund. Like, I know like I know that there's a professional development that I'm gonna be needing throughout the year. Use that, right? So opening up a separate account would work. Um, in the show notes there is a link to get. Actually, hold on. Do I have it here quick? Well, let me see if it's close enough for me to send it. It's close. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Oh no, that's my Quest Trade one. Which is never too late to get Quest Trade out. Remember, commission zero, zero commission. Oh, and things, right? Um, and yeah, that's a couple things. Um, ooh, I have a bonus tip for y'all. For the folks as their first time leaving home to live on campus, I don't want you guys to forget the moving expenses for post secondary, or for the professionals, moving expenses for moving to a different, for work, moving like 40 kilometers or more. So that's, if you live in Scarborough, 40 kilometers anywhere past anywhere past Oakville. Boom. I think approximately anything past Oakville. If you're going that way, the other way, I haven't calculated that one yet. I just know when it comes to me going to the West End, I dread it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Um, but that's a example. Or interest on student loans. That's something that you would want to be mindful. This is all for taxes' sakes. Oops. Um, and tuition credits. And I mean, tuition credits is interesting because sometimes parents want that tuition credit. Give me that tuition credit. I don't think I gave my parents mine. Nah, I use those app. You guys didn't pay for my thing. Nice try. Respectfully, of course, right? But yeah, those are some tips. Man, this was actually really quick. I don't. Those are a couple tips that I wanted to mention. But I also wanted to mention like another thing. Because summer is, almost done. I I'm wondering if there's anyone that has actually looked to see how they spent how they spent their money during the summer. Like um mm, mm, di- during the summer. Did you spend it wisely? Did you do things that made you happy? Did you spend it on things that elevated you? Did you even spend it on things that made you a better person? Or you invested in yourself to become a better person, whether it's like professional development, doing tests to get certifications and stuff. Big up to all my friends and loved ones that have been doing tests and passing. Brr, 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 brr. Big up yourself, right? So just things like that. I just want um everyone to take a moment to just see like, yeah, the way I spent money during this summer, golly. And again, if that's the case, come contact me, sit down, have a moment of crying out, whether you got into debt or you invested more and stuff. And oh, speaking of investing, big up to everyone that's at InvestFest. I know you guys are learning some valuable stuff. I got a hint of what was is going on in not a hint. I got a snippet of what's going on at InvestFest, but I really have to look at that a little bit more. So I'll definitely do that later on. Tap into what's going on. Again, I miss InvestFest. I know Dale's there. Consistency is key. I really want to reach one time. 'Cause I've been wanting to go to Atlanta. Golly. If anyone knows me, I really want to go to Atlanta, but I don't know if I want to go when, you know. Oh wait, I do have another article. Actually, I didn't really read that article. I just gave you guys a snippet, but I have to big up Jessica Morehouse. And if you guys know her, please tell her that I want to have a conversation with her. Actually, I actually follow her. Let's see if she wants to have a conversation with me. You know, that'd be lovely. But I just wanted to get some there's more back to school tips, and I think, back to school tips is lovely. I'm not gonna say all of them because some I've already discussed, like building a budget together. I think that's ideal. Um, ooh, this one's good. This one's good. I feel like it's wrong, but it's not. It shouldn't be. Division. Whoa. Vicious fate. Ah! Whoa, that word is tricky right now. How do I gotta say this? Be able to tell whether what is a need and what is a want, or wants and needs. And I think teaching your children that is very important. But also as grown adults, you need to remember that one too. Oh, because some of you guys forget. Oh my god, I just want this. I just need it. No, I just need this in my life. No, you want it. Stop it. We have to realize what is a need and what is a want. Most needs are, things that are example. I said, do you really need a new backpack this year? Probably not. But you probably need those new textbooks, those new unless you're okay. Here's a hack. Here's a hack. Um, I know this is being recorded. I'm not saying you should do it for every um class, especially my post secondary folks. Um, there are some classes where the professor, big up the professor for, being part of the textbook and stuff, and they make a new edition. However, sometimes you can get the older edition for cheaper, probably even half the price, and you still get the same information. They just do a little tweak. This I'm not knocking you, Professor. I'm not knocking you because I know you want to make the money and things, right? So, but sometimes you don't need the new edition, okay? Just get the old edition, and then if anyone you have a study group, you're welcome. Thank me later. Later. That's a hack. That's a hack. Or what else is a want or a need? I mean pencils are expensive though. Like I gotta start selling pencils or something for cheaper because the ones at Walmart is wild. Golly. Might do some more pens. Last time I did Fitness IQ pens, that was like beginning of my business and things. And I think I also want to say it's been 2 years since I've been full time with my business. And why is it a journey? Boy, is it a journey. Uh, what else is here? Um, oop. mm, Actually, that's the one I like the most. But there are great value. It's just I'd have to skim it more to provide. But I definitely have that article in the show notes and things. But yeah, I just wanted to have a back to school episode. I think it's very important to, make sure that the parents, guardian, professionals. Sorry, shouldn't say just back to school. Back to school, back from summer, and being able to plan ahead. And if you feel like your summer, you mash up your budget, we'll definitely talk about realigning in September. And gosh, if you guys have been having a time last couple months, I have too. And I had to give a shout out because Tim from Off the Cuff podcast with my broski as well, he became vulnerable and I really appreciated it. So big up yourself, Tim, for being vulnerable enough to say that, you've been having a rough time, in a funk, anxiety, depression, and stuff. I really appreciate that you mentioned that because there's someone out there that heard that, and was like, wow, I feel the same, and is able to reach out to you probably and stuff. And like, I reached out because I've been feeling the same too, right? So if there's anyone out there in the my community world, and all that stuff going through it, my heart goes out to you because golly. And also, Mercury retrograde soon done. 'Cause damn, you got me good. You got me good. You got me good this time. But yeah, sorry. You guys know I go off on a rant. But what was I saying? If your summer expenses were hectic, chaotic, I need you guys to sit down this weekend or next weekend for the long weekend and just try to figure a way how we can reset and just align with what how 2025 is supposed to end in a bang, a good bang. Ayo. And I just pray that anyone that's going through something, September is better, or the end of Q3 is way better for you, and like Q4 is phenomenal. Like I really hope and pray. So yeah, that's all I can think. That's all I can say. Make sure you like, comment, ooh, ooh, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and please subscribe. I'm just trying to be cool with these glasses and then hum my song. Listen, for the rest of the year, I'm gonna be humming that song. I'll be that annoying person. I already annoyed my broski yesterday. But yeah, um, enjoy CNE. Enjoy it's the Afro Carib Fest as well this weekend. It's fine. CNE is not free. Um, I wonder if there's a game this. I know there's an Argos game this weekend. I'm not sure if it's combining with CNE. I used to do that, like going to a Argos game and then after going to CNE, it's like 2 for 1 deal. I'll see if it's still going on like that. But yeah, there's CNE, there's Afro Carib Fest, there's Italian festival happening in Saga. I think one of my friends told me. Um, Things to do in Toronto. Oh, nope. I want to do affordable things. Affordable things, because obviously I know some of y'all spent a lot of things. A lot spent money this year, especially you, whoever went to Chris Brown with that meet and greet. No, sir. You won't catch me doing no meet and greet. And my broski had the audacity to say that, oh, yeah, I know you would do that. Are you dumb? Sorry. Are you silly? Golly Bob. I would me spend my money. Darn, there's no things to do this weekend. Hold on. Things to do. I had it, but then it was talking about something else. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna rock with that. There we go. 3 free festivals going on in Canada. That already passed. That passed. That passed. Wow. Oh, the Academy presents The Hustle. Don't know what that is. There's a City Hall Live. Cool. These are not fun things. Well, I don't see anything. Oh, I think I found one. CNE, obviously, August 15th to September 1st. York Mill Murals. I don't know if that's free. Fan Expo. And oh, anyone uh can I promote it? I seen my friend promoting Fan Expo for $40. The regular price is 55. If you message me before, let me know. Oh, Blue Rodeo 40th anniversary. That's tomorrow. Today. Today's the 23rd. Jeez. Nail inch. Wow, 9-inch nails. Peel it back. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a celebration at. Sorry, I call it Young and Dundas still. There's a celebration there tonight. Doggy Fest. Doggy Fest. Jeez, Doggy Fest, guys. I have to eat. I have to eat again. Taiwan Fest, Afro Fest, Afro Carib Fest. Sorry. That is happening as well. Parkdale Music Crawl and Sidewalk Sale, Romeo and Juliet. In High Park, I just brought back the British accent. To be or not to be, that is the question. And yeah, that's it. Sorry, that's the best I could do. I'm gonna be at the Afro Carib tomorrow because that is free 99 and I really liked it last year. I enjoyed it last year and I think I'm gonna enjoy it again. So whoever's thinking of going there, by all means. So yeah, peace and love, y'all. I'm going back to listen to some Chris Brown and do some adult stuff since my shoulder is feeling much better. I can do a little bit more than I was doing. Actually, maybe not because I thought I could do all the, 1, 2, and then I fully had to ice up my shoulder. But yeah, sorry, I like to ramble sometimes, guys. So peace and love. Check on your strong friends. Check on all your friends, whichever. If you haven't seen your friend, or if you talk to your friend in a minute, just check on them, see how they're doing. Um, One text can mean a lot. If you tell someone you love them, tell someone you miss them. Just don't cuss anyone. You don't know what they're going through and things. Well, try not to cuss them. I've been trying to be on my best behavior. But yeah. Anyways, y'all. Peace and love. Have a safe weekend. And I will see you guys back next week. Ah. Mm-mm.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper.